Derek McKenna here for IrishBoxing.com with Irish boxing legend Steve Collins. Steve, you're looking very trim and in shape, and you're looking good on the pads there. Are we expecting a comeback?
No, I'm not expecting a comeback. I won't have a comeback. I'm still waiting for the Roy Jones fight 25 years on. It may not happen, but just in case it does happen, you've got to be ready for it, you know? Yeah,
we had an article actually up on the website yesterday, Steve Collins versus Roy Jones in the prime, who would win? So what's your opinion on that?
My opinion what?
It would win. Obviously you would.
Have a guess.
It created a lot of debate on the website, but all good to watch.
Well, why doesn't he? I mean, why won't he sign on the dotted line? I'm here. I've chased him 25 years. I've got into the ring and challenged him when he was in his prime, and I'm still challenging him now.
Now, obviously, you're here at the Celtic Warrior Gym with Frank Buglioni. Can you just tell us a little bit how that came about? Frank Buglioni.
Did you get silent?
I did. I was warned.
It's Buglioni.
Yeah, I was warned, and I got it wrong. So, can you just tell us about how that came about, how the partnership?
Well, I'll tell you how it came about. Obviously, I know Frank from training at the TKO Gym in London, because my son Stevie, when he's over in the UK, he trains at TKO Gym as well. And Frank is looked after by Mark Tibbs, and his father is Jim Tibbs. You know, there are two very successful, historically successful trainers. He also worked with me and my son in the gym. And Frank was one of their fighters, and he was doing very well, but I think he reached a point in his career that he's becoming successful in the UK, and he's getting a lot of attention in London. And I believe he was getting too much attention. You know, he's in the gym, there's people there, there's sponsorships, there's an entourage following him, and he felt there's a lot of pressure, and he said he wants to get away, you understand, from the gym, because he wants to get out of the comfort zone, because people are kind of starting to wait on him hand and foot, and he's getting a bit, you know, he didn't want that. He said he wants to be a fighter. He said, I want to get out to the cold. He said, I want, like the Rocky movie, I want to get out there and work hard and become a hardened champion. And in England, he said, I just feel my route might be too easy. And so, you know, I started going to America. So I said, well, America's a great place to go. And he asked me, could I introduce him to people? I said, I could have said, but why don't you just take a trip to Dublin and see Pascal? Because you know the fighters he has, how he trains, you know how he operates, you know how we operate. And I think that may work for you, you know. But, you know, first of all, you had to sort it out with his trainers first. And, you know, it was an amicable separation. They understand where he's going. They can't travel with him. They've got a camp of champions and contenders. So he had to go on his own. And he came over to Dublin. He set foot, you know, within minutes of setting foot inside the Celtic Warrior Gym here in Dublin, he knew straight away this is the place for him. He just knew by the professionalism how Pascal runs the gym. He knew by the attitude of the fighters in the gym and the standard of fighters in the gym. He just knew this is a great place to be, and he decided there and then this is what he wanted to do. So he came back to England. You know, I spoke to Pascal, spoke to Frank. You know, we spoke to I contacted his former trainers and managers, make sure, you know, everyone's up to date with what's going on. And myself and Pascal worked the deal that when he's in the UK, I'll work him in the UK, and in 4 to 6 weeks prior to his fights, he comes over here, training camp, the Celtic Warrior Gym, and this is his first fight he's preparing for here.
And is training the route you're looking to go down, and if so, is there any other fighters you're looking at? No,
I didn't have the time to train fighters, you know. My son based himself, you know, is starting to base himself more in the UK. So, you know, he has my time. Frank has my time because I know Frank and I like Frank, and I think he's something I just couldn't pass up. But what makes it easy for me is it's not me, it's Pascal and me. It's a combination, but he's going to spend his finishing over here 4 to 6 weeks before his fights. This is his camp base, so it's no problem me working part-time over there, preparing him to come to here, and I can do that, but I haven't got the time at this particular time to work with any other fighters full-time. You know, but I have my own son, and Frank is he is hard work on his own, you know.
And in relation to, obviously, there's a lot of good fighters here based in the gym. It's a top gym. How do you think their careers are going career-wise? The likes of Spike and Stephen Ormond and that type of thing.
The standard in this gym. This is a world-class standard. These fighters here, we've got half dozen fighters here who are world-title contenders. There's always been a level of boxing in Ireland. We've always produced great fighters, you know. But now we have somewhere in Dublin we can give them the finishing touch. You understand? They don't need to go abroad. Great fighters have gone abroad to improve themselves. They don't have to do that anymore. And what's happening now is we're an open gym. it's a gym that Pascal runs, and he's very open and he works with everybody. We've now got other fighters in Ireland coming here to work here, to come here for sparring, which is great for them to get the top class sparring, and it's good for us they bring in good sparring. So it's a gym that's open to all in the country.
And you could see that today with the top class sparring that was going on here.
We've guys
today.
down from north of the border today, we've guys from other parts of Dublin, guys from other parts of Ireland coming here for the top class sparring. Because in here, we receive them well and we work with them. At the end of the day, we're here to improve Irish boxing and bring on our fighters. So this gym is not just developing a reputation in Ireland and Ireland and the UK. This gym is developing a worldwide reputation, because now we've got top ranked fighters from Britain come over here. Frank is the first one, and believe me, he won't be the last.
Listen, Steve, thanks very much for talking to us today.
No problem.
Much appreciated. Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you.